What's up there, Leos? This is going to be your weekly reading for the week of August the 19th. What am I trying to say? August the 19th through the 25th. What the hell? Okay, anyway. This is going to be your reading, you guys. So you guys could be a sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or Mercury, whatever. It doesn't matter. Or you could just be cross-watching for a Leo. So keep in mind, this reading is completely general. It's not a personal reading, so it's not meant to resonate with you completely and fully like a personal reading, because I'm tapping into a collective pool of different, different energies. So please only take what may resonate with you or sticks out to you in this reading, okay? If you must. So let's see, where's the energies? Realization, balance, and beginnings, okay? So the only way that you guys will know if a reading is meant for you is by getting a personal one. I'm sure you know that. If you guys would like to book a reading with me, you guys can check in the description box below the link to my website to purchase your reading. Once you do, just make sure that you email me to set up your booking date or your time, if a time is needed for your type of reading. Also, if you have questions about my readings or my availability, feel free to email me also. I'm only available Monday through Friday with the exception of emergency readings, but any emails or any business matters will have to be handled first thing, or the first business day of the week, which is Monday, okay? So let's go ahead and get into your reading. You got number 3 with realization, with the waxing crescent moon. You have number 19 with the waning moon, which is balance card. And then you have new moon with beginnings, number 2. Okay. So I see beginnings and endings. I see, could be partnerships, it could be balance. I also seeing creative energies as well. So if I look at this in a way, like number 19 technically is a 10, and 10 is basically 1. So you have 1, 2, and 3 here. So it's this energy of growth and evolution and process, as a process that you're going through as well. I'm seeing you may like unleash or unlock some sort of clarity that you may have needed. And I get that this is an ancestor here, because if I look at this card, this woman, she kind of looks like she's dressed like Alice in Wonderland a little bit. So she's following her path, her guidance, and it's like these clouds back here, right? It's like a new energy. It's a split in reality, because this is like a whole nother dimension, and she's stepping into another. And it kind of looks like this. But this woman here, she's elderly, so I feel like this has something to do with an ancestor or spirit guide that's guiding you, and that may be delivering a very important message to you that's going to help you bring some sort of balance. Right now you may feel like you're in this foggy state right here, or this it's kind of like this icy, like snow-filled place, like everything is cold, you can't really see anything, you feel out of sorts. But you know there's something on the other side of this. There's a lot of like different energies. I feel like some of you guys may be slipping in and out of dimensions or realities, and I feel like this is a result of maybe your consciousness leveling up, your intuition leveling up, or as a result of working with some sort of spirit guide. This could happen during sleep state, in your sleep state, or when you're just about to go into sleep, or when you're just waking up. You're like not all the way here. It's like a high, almost like your mind is like you're on hiatus. You're just floating, like you're just, flowing basically. You might capture and gather a lot of information in that state, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so let's look at the tarot, see what the tarot has to say. Thank you for your loving guidance, truth, and clarity, divine spirit, for Leos for this week. Leo's weekly message. Page of Cups, Nine of Cups, Hangman, 6 of Wands, King of Swords, 10 of Wands, 3 of Swords, Queen of Swords, Fool, and the Magician. Okay, so your overall energy is the Page of Cups. I'm seeing you as like just floating with the energies. I feel emotionally just being present. You could expect a lot this week, you know, just have a high expectation of things, or your heart is very open. You may be open to receive. But the Nine of Cups, though, is kind of like you're having a hard time relaxing. It could be that you have an excitement for something, or you're anticipating something specifically to take place. Or it could just be you're just trying to relax a bit. You're trying to also, maybe for some of you, try to, I keep saying trying, find this peace and solitude within the self. Some sort of emotional contentment is what you're seeking this week. And you're having a challenge with it. And I feel like it could be that you have a lot, you feel stretched out with the Hangman. I feel like this is a demand on you. It could also be dealing with outside things. A lot of people with their eye on you. So some of you guys may be like popular. You guys may be in a high position. You may be a person that a lot of people come to. A lot of people just have an interest in, whether that's business-wise, romantically, family and friends. Like you're the center of attention, or you're the person that people come to. It could also be a focus from outside people, such as like, you know, people that have opinions and naysayers or things like that. So you may feel a little bit restricted this week. But this is something that works in your favor, because I feel like it's a process for you, some sort of evolution and growth that's being given to you, because this Raven is giving you this Pentacle. And you may be in a position where it seems like you're in a misfortunate situation, but what this Raven is showing you is that there's something, there's a wisdom, there's a token of wisdom in this, or something to take from this positively. So the Ravens represent magic and mystery. So the way that you're seeing things, I feel like it goes beyond your physical comprehension or your human perception. It goes beyond that. So this is awakening you to some other truths and seeing things from a different perspective. With this Six of Wands, it's actually a victory for you. This is testing your faith and your courage, or pushing you to feel like to overcome small battles, which in our eyes sometimes when we're in the middle of or in the midst of something, it seems much greater. It seems way more problematic than maybe what it really is. And I feel like when we get into that ring with our dragons and our demons, and we confront them and we face them, that's where the victory comes in. And the way that you handle it, you can only be respected for that. And I see that whoever, if it's people that are judging you, watching you, or it could just be admirers that are wanting to see you win, when they see you overcome some sort of adversity, all they can do is respect you. Even those that ostracize you, talk shit about you, or make you feel less than. You have the King and the Queen of Swords in the same spread. So you got the King of Swords here. Could be something about important communication with you and another person. Could be friend, a family member, love interest, what have you. But I'm seeing that you may have spoken your truth recently, or there's something that you've come into an awareness or conclusion of. And I feel you're going to have to confront something once and for all. It's like a load on your back that you can't ignore. It's like you got to finally confront it and face it, whatever this is, because it could be stripping you of your energy. It could drain you. It can make you, it's just like you might be carrying weight and energy that's not your own. Whether you've taken on other people's issues and problems, or you're carrying a lot of weight that's unnecessary for you. And I feel like this is the point of no return. Like you got to face whatever this is. And it could also be that you're reaching some sort of milestone, or you're reaching, because there's a house in the back, or like a castle. So you're reaching that next level. And I feel like this kind of goes back to the Hangman card with the initiation. You kind of have to sacrifice certain aspects of self. Like it might be an uncomfortable process, but there's growth, and there's also a blessing in it, and there's a victory that follows along. So the Three of Swords, you may be a little bit triggered. Some of you guys may be healing your heart chakra. Some of you guys are open to healing. Some of you guys are receptive to the fact that there are some things that are hurting you or bothering you that you might need to address. It could be in relation to this Queen of Swords. It could be a person around you that's very combative. It could also be an air sign person, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person. They could be very combative, or it could be another person that this is in relation to that you need to communicate with. Maybe you hurt this person, or maybe this person hurt you, or maybe it's both. But I feel like you have to address the situation. It could also be that your higher self is seeking justice and truth and respect of self and boundaries. Maybe this is what this represents as well. So I feel like you're very optimistic about a potential new beginning, a fresh new start. The fact that you've cleared a lot of baggage, a lot of drama, cut cords and release. But there's also this fear that you're not quite ready to move forward, or that if you do this, then obviously you'll fail. It's that type of fear of like, if I jump off this cliff, you know what happens when we jump off the cliffs, right? We get hurt. So there's this fear of getting hurt, or this fear of making a mistake or being misguided or misled. But all in all, your hope about this is that you can trust. And if this is about friendships, you want to make sure that you're following the truth, and that this is a pure friendship with this dog here, companionship and loyalty. Okay, the Magician card. You're going to be powerfully manifesting, or you have the capabilities to manifest and shift energies. Okay, so you have to utilize the tools that you have at your disposal. I do see that August is a very powerful month for you, especially if you're a sun sign Leo, born in August. That this month can be very significant for you, and showing you your strength and your power and what you're capable of. Some of you guys may be trying to manifest love with those roses up here, the red roses. Or it could simply just be to love self, or, you know, some sort of shift in your life. Okay. So you have a lot of water energy. The Page of Cups to me is like a Pisces card, but it could represent any other water sign, or it could represent a message. The Nine of Cups and the Hangman actually are Pisces cards. The Six of Wands is a Leo energy. The Ten of Wands is a Sag energy. The Three of Swords is a Libra energy. The Fool is an Aquarian energy, but sometimes I see it as Sagittarius energies as well. The Magician is Gemini and Pisces. And then you got the King and the Queen of Swords, which could represent both Gemini, Libra, or Aquarian people. Okay, if it's not anything in your chart or someone else's chart, then it could simply just be that this represents the season of the zodiac, which, you know, can relate to timing or time frame. Okay, so let's pull an advice and affirmation card for you generally, and then we'll look at the love energies for you. What is the affirmation for Gemini, sorry, Leo. Some of you guys may have Gemini in your chart. So I'm going to see how many. I have a feeling that a lot of cards want to come out, but I only need one. Okay, coming into power. Coming into power, it says, I step into my power boldly and confidently. So some of you guys, this could be, again, it's like dimensions. Like, I get this energy, like you guys may be very highly intuitive, or you guys are coming into your intuitive gifts, or you're in this space where you're evolving. So your body is light. You've cleared a lot of trauma. You've cleared a lot of karmic energies. You've released, detached, and all of that. Therefore, it's like your aura, your energy is much lighter and much brighter. So you're able to attract higher vibrational energies, and you're able to tap into higher levels of your guidance, your intuition, and tap into your guides and things like that much easier now. It's like a flow. It's like an easy or just like strong, powerful, rapid energy that you're attracting. Okay, so let's see what's good with your love energy for this week. So I'm going to use my relationship oracle cards for this. I'm going to use 6 cards. Keep in mind, Leo, this reading is general, so you guys are all different in your own way. So your relationship status and relationship situations will not be the same as the next person. So please only take what may resonate with you specifically. 6 cards, please, for Leo and their love life for this week. Marriage. So I see that, hold on. Contracts, life purpose, soul journey, and divine intervention. Divine insight and intuition. See, there you go. Spying and awakening, ego, death, and transformation. You guys have a lot of powerful cards. I'm going to clarify with the tarot. By the way, if you guys are interested in this deck, the link in the description box will be available if you guys are interested in purchasing any of my decks, actually. So yeah, some of you guys could be cross-watching for a Leo love interest, or you could have Leo as your Venus, or Leo in your 5th, 6th, or 7th house. Okay, or moon sign. The 3 of Wands flew out of the deck. Some of you guys are anticipating or awaiting a commitment or marriage. So there is this anticipation or waiting. Some of you guys may be getting married. It could be a fall wedding. Some of you guys may be getting married in Aries season, or maybe you were proposed to in Aries season, or it simply could be that you're marrying an Aries, or you desire to marry an Aries. But there's this strong, passionate energy for commitment this week. Contracts, life purpose, and soul journey with the Sun card. The Sun card is a Leo card. So I feel like where you're at right now is that your focus is either here or it needs to be here, focusing on your purpose and your journey and the lessons that you've learned, the contracts of the past, the people that you've learned lessons from. Then that is not just romantically, that could be relatives, friends, so-called friends, business people, people that you work with, what have you. You know, these types of relationships. I feel with the Sun card, you're going to have also a lot of positive illumination surrounding this and having a better sense of direction when it comes to this energy too. If there's someone specific that is on your mind, it could be a Virgo with the 9 of Pentacles, or has a Virgo in their chart. If not, I feel like this is a person that's very comfortable in their own skin. This is the person that enjoys their singlehood. I feel like this is a person that doesn't really need to have a partner. They don't really need to have all of that because they feel like they have all they need within themselves and in their life. This is the person that has their shit together, basically. With divine intervention, this person may feel as though you came into their life in a very unexpected way, like they were chilling, enjoying their life, and then you kind of came into the picture. Clarify the 9 of Pentacles, please. 5 of Swords. This is a conflict for them. So I feel like, yeah, this person was like used to their independence and being confident and comfortable and enjoying singlehood. Not necessarily meaning that they, you know, get around or anything. They could just enjoy not having to answer to anyone, you know. And then you kind of came in and shook up something for them lightly. It could just be they're conflicted, like, you know, do I want to stay in this place that I've been in, or am I open to something different, open to, you know, talking and getting to know someone? With the Moon card, they're afraid of the unknown. They're afraid of how this could turn out for them because they're, like I said, they're so used to being in their own skin and being, you know, in their own worlds and, you know, being independent, that what you may have came in. Someone may be also wondering if they're ready for marriage, if this is a marriage on the table or something like that, or marriage could represent commitment. Could also be someone is like looking at their perspective about love and relationships. This person over here could be doing that. So I get like there may be a bit of confliction and confusion, but with this being here, the moon and the sun, this person could look like maybe potentially you could be the one. If this is your partner, then they're seeing in what ways that you are the one, because you may have shifted their world, because this person was not looking for love. That's the vibe I get. Like they were not looking for love, and you came into their life abruptly, unexpectedly, like a thief in the night. You came in, and they're thinking about this. And I'm not getting that this is necessarily a negative. It could be someone's fear, but for some of you, if this is your partner, this is something that makes them aware of why they're with you in the first place, or why they would want to settle down with you. If you're single and dating, this person may be like kind of spooked out by this. They don't really know how to take this, because the sun and the moon are counterparts. So you got to think of it that way. Divine feminine, divine masculine energy. If you're completely single, it could be that you're going to come into someone's life and they're in yours, whether it be this week or sometime soon, and this is a person that was not expecting love. They just weren't looking for it, and it may be like, you know, what do I want to do? What do I really want? So divine insight with intuition. I feel like you guys are going to get a lot of messages, or you have gotten a lot of messages, but you're not able to discern them clearly. You may still be seeking answers, or you may be asking spirit to clarify something for you. I feel like you guys doubt yourself a lot. You doubt your intuition. You may be not really, you're kind of lacking confidence in your third eye, so you might want to work on your third eye chakra. But I'm just seeing that you're getting divine insight, but it's like your intuition is not able to like discern what's happening. And I feel, remember, this energy this week, there's going to be a lot of information that comes, so don't worry about it. Yeah, I feel like it's about this commitment. So maybe it's about marriage. Am I really ready to settle down? Do I want to get married, period? What type of marriage do I want? What is a sacred commitment to me? Or, you know, it's some sort of clarity that you're going to get about this, okay? Or should I marry this person? I feel like you have a lot of questions, and it'll be different for each and every one of you depending on your situation. So the Three of Swords and spying. I feel like Spirit is supportive of you healing. And I feel like they're saying that it's not, I feel like if you're spying on somebody right now, it may not be of your highest good to do that, because it could lead to some sort of conflict or confusion or misunderstanding. If you are interested in someone or single, if it's your partner, like this could be an energy that's showing you that there's still trust issues. There's still something that needs to be healed. And Spirit supports you with helping you to heal whatever this is. Whatever the trigger is, whatever the block is. The Ace of Cups. Yeah, so this is all about healing and being receptive. So you may be the type of person that does not trust easily. Spying may not literally mean that you spy on someone, like you drive by their house or their job or on their social media, you're looking at them, and you know, I'm not getting that, but for some of you it could be. But Spirit is saying if you're on this, that means that there's some healing that still needs to take place. And I feel like it's stemmed with trust issues. Could be going through somebody's phone. Some of you, that's an issue, and it's like a question like, do you really trust this person if you got to do all of that? So with the King of Pentacles, the awakening and ego death and transformation, I feel like you will learn a very valuable lesson. I feel like you will master a lesson. So some of you guys are going through a transformative period. You guys are going through an ego death. Some of you guys may be dealing with a person that is of an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You do have the Nine of Pentacles, which is a Virgo card. So you could be dealing with a Virgo person that is going through a spiritual awakening right now. You may have initiated this. This could be like a soulmate energy, or person you have a soulmate contract or karmic contract with, or it could even be like a divine counterpart, but it depends on you personally. This is not going to resonate with everyone, so I'm not going to say that for you guys, because you know that would be misleading a little bit. So the Knight of Swords is here. So I feel like this is also a message for you as well, that during maybe Virgo season, you're going to have cut a lot of shit out of your life, a lot of drama, or just old energies you're clearing. And this is like assistance. So this could be assistance from an ancestor, a spirit guide. It could also be Archangel Michael. I feel like you'll be in a better position to see things clearly. Excuse me. So maybe you awaken to the truth that potentially you might awaken to the truth of whether someone is truly of your highest good or not, or do they have something truly beneficial to offer me in this situation, in this connection. Is this a fruitful connection or not? Okay. So some of you guys could be dealing with Aries, because you got Aries here twice with the Three of Wands and the Four of Wands. You got the Sun card, which can potentially be someone else as well other than yourself. You got Libra energy with the Four of Swords. Five of Swords, Aquarius energy. The Moon, you have Pisces. Virgo with the Nine of Pentacles. The Three of Swords is also a Libra energy. The Knight of Swords can be any, could be any air sign, and the King of Pentacles can be any earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Ace of Cups, I'm not really seeing this as a sign. I'm seeing this as a receptive feminine energy, a healing energy, a spiritual energy, a peaceful energy, a new beginning, okay, a gift. So please take what resonates. I'm going to pull an advice card from the Romance Angels. So feel free to like this video if you've resonated with it so far. If you like it, share it with someone. Share this video, share this channel. Subscribe. What is the advice? What is the advice for Leos in their love life? Make the effort and heart-to-heart conversation. So if it's something that you feel like you need to say or express, remember the cards that you had. You had the King and the Queen of Swords. So it could be something that you want to get off your chest that needs to be said or communicated with someone. If you find that you are interested in someone, if you're single, if you feel guided to reach out to someone or just like approach a person, definitely do that. Be your authentic self, be honest, be real. And if you're having fears about marriage with your partner, or just what potential future with your partner, really honestly express yourself with this person. And for some of you, it could be that you might need to withdraw and allow someone else to make the move and make the effort. I feel like sometimes we beat a dead horse trying to get someone to see or understand where we're coming from. Sometimes you have to take a step back, and maybe you've already done that, and someone else may come in and make an effort or make a move. So I hope that resonates with whomever it was meant to resonate with. And as always, take care. Peace.